This special presentation is for a lady who has been a catalyst, a convener, and a champion for the Chamber and the City of Boardman. Now let's hear some special words from community members.
I met Karen when I worked at the Chamber of Commerce. 23 years ago, she was on the board of directors. And then she followed me over to the city, and we've been working together ever since. So probably I've worked with her longer than anybody else at City Hall. I'm really gonna miss Karen because every day we talk just a little bit, mostly about what we're gonna eat for lunch. But I'm gonna miss her enthusiasm for Boardman. She has a greater love for Boardman than anybody else I have ever met. She's served on just about every board, every commission there is, Boardman has, and even some for the county. She has impacted me in, sorry. Karen gives so much to our community. She does things that nobody else knows about and she doesn't want recognition for. She helps our community, she helps its citizens, and usually does not like to be acknowledged. That has an impact on me as a person, and I'm really gonna miss Karen. Thank you, Karen, for all that you do for Boardman, and I'm sure you'll continue to do.
I first met Karen when my husband and I first moved to Boardman in 2008. And I met her when she was doing up Thanksgiving baskets. And while we were putting the baskets together, we were talking about volunteering and stuff. And that's kind of the beginning of when I started my volunteer work for Boardman. You're going to be missed very much. I always come in, when you come in, I say good morning, and before I leave, always knock on your door and say goodbye, and that's going to be really hard for me to not be doing that anymore. But I wish you the best of luck and enjoy your retirement.
Karen, you're an incredible lady who stands out above all the rest. Your enthusiasm and your knowledge, your kindness goes beyond measure. I've never met anyone who cares as deeply and goes above and beyond to do the right thing for this community and all of its citizens. This community would not be what it is without your continued support and willingness to serve in any capacity to make Boardman great. Thank you, my dear friend, for being such a dedicated woman that so many of us have leaned on, cried on your shoulder, and trusted at the utmost for all these years. Good luck to you. We love you, and all the best.
I gotta say that even though I didn't work with her when she was on my board every day with her, I learned a lot from her. I think she helped me become part of the person I am, learning how to answer questions and deal with different people, and tips and tricks that she would give you, even if they weren't necessarily direct or sometimes too direct. But I have enjoyed working with Karen all these years. I'm grateful that I got to work with her up to her retirement and be one of the people that can personally say, thank you, Karen, for everything you've done for the city of Boardman and for all the residents. And I know that you carry us in your heart as we carry you in ours.
Karen has been a phenomenal supervisor or boss, mainly because I don't look at our relationship as that. I've always felt it was more of peer to peer and not supervisor. And that made coming to work phenomenal. And as much as I've seen, I've been with the city for about 4 years, and I've seen through that time how she helps people and touches their lives. And it's been a pleasure having Karen Yu as my city manager for these 4 years, and best wishes in your future.
My favorite Karenism, and I think we should have Karenisms going forward. My favorite Karenism is, if you want something done, you should ask a busy person to do it. I think that she's shown through all of her years and years and years of work here in Boardman and all of the things that she's touched that have kept her and the rest of us very busy, that if you want something done, you ought to ask a busy person to do it. And I know that as she moves forward away from her quote unquote career into full-time volunteering, she's going to stay just as busy and just as wonderful as she always has.
I got to know Karen when she hired me to come to Boardman and be the police chief. Karen is very much about Boardman. She cares very deeply about the Boardman community. I don't think you'll find too many people that have the drive that she does. She is retiring after 15 years, and she's been a great person to work with. She's been involved in numerous organizations in the city of Boardman. That gives her a pretty good idea or insight to what's going on, but it also makes her be part of that community. So we're excited that Karen is moving on. I wish her the best in her future endeavors. I'm sad to see her go, but it's her time, and we're happy about that.